So, hi. I am currently at my pool because it is fairly sunny, so I decided to come and catch some sun before doing my internship report. And I know I get crazy scary with my hair pulled up and with these glasses, but it's really sunny, so I can't contain myself. And I appeared to have chose the worst day possible to come because there's 4 children that can't stop talking. But yeah, this will redefine my definition of peace and quiet. But yeah, so as I was going to come here for at least an hour or maybe 1 hour and a half or something like that, I decided to bring with me some manga that I only have currently the first volume and that I want to know if I want to get the next volumes or not. So what I decided to do is kind of like the try a chapter, I think it is called, book tag, but instead of trying just a chapter of a book, the thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to try the entirety of the first volume of this manga series. So I got 5 first volumes here with me, and I'm gonna try and read them all, and then I will tell you at the end how I felt about all of them, like if I want to buy the rest of the series or not. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly show you my TBR for this, and yeah, it's going to be a very different sort of bookish video, and I hope that they drown or shut up soon. So this is going to be my TBR for this little 2 hours of the afternoon. So I'm going to start with these two because these two are the two... Wait, where's my bag? Never mind, I found my bag. So these two are the two that I am not really feeling it. Like, I feel like I'm not going to enjoy them because of the topic and like, yeah, because of the topic mainly. The art doesn't seem that bad, but I don't know. So I'm going to start probably with this one, see what it is, and then I'm gonna go to this one. And these 3 are the ones that I kind of know that I'm going to like, so I'm saving them for last. And this one, I think it's about vampires, which is kind of depicted in the cover. This one already had a movie live action adaptation, and it has a graphic novel now, so it's fairly successful and pretty much everyone knows about it. So yeah, and it's only 3 volumes, I think, so it's kind of not that expensive. And then this one, which I don't know anything about, and it's kind of a new thing that's coming out, and I really want to know. So this is my TBR, and yeah, I'm just gonna go read for a while. So I have read this first one, which is Kaguya-sama Love is War, and although it wasn't completely unpleasant as I was expecting, it wasn't anything that I really like. It's not really my type of manga. It will be something that I would like to watch in animated form, but not really continue reading. It's just silly in a way. It's the story of these 2 council president and vice president of a school, where she is like stupidly rich and he's not, but he's very hardworking, and they're kind of battling each other to see who confesses their love first, and it's just so silly. It's nice. I enjoyed reading it, but I don't think that I care enough to buy the next volume. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. So this one is the second one that I read. It's Grimgar Fantasy and Nash, and quite to the opposite of what I was thinking, I actually enjoyed it more than the other one. Like, I don't know if I want to invest in this because this sounds like it's going to be a big series, but the art is kind of funny and it's not a video game plot at all. Well, I mean, it is a video game plot because you have a guild. For each of your characters, they have to choose, like, to be a thief or a warrior or a magician or a healer. They have to build this party and they have to kill monsters. And yeah, so that's basically the basic plot of the thing, and they're not very good at it. Like, they're only beginners, but it's pretty fun. It kind of already gave clues for this bigger plot and then bigger aftermath. I don't know, I enjoyed it. I don't know if I want to keep reading it or not. I think I'll have to find out, but it was a very good call to read this because I was thinking that I wouldn't like it, and I was wrong apparently. Then again, I don't really know if I want to keep reading this. I don't know, it's going to probably be a big series, and I don't know if I want to invest in that since I have a lot of series that I'm doing right now. And although this was enjoyable, it wasn't the best piece of manga that I've ever read. Like, I don't know, maybe I will keep this one for a while and then I'll decide how I feel when I'm not in the middle of so many collections, I guess. We will see. I don't know. But this one is a very incognito thing because I enjoyed it, but I don't know if I enjoyed it to the point of wanting to buy the next books. So this one is going to be incognito for now. And then we will see. The other one I'm going to definitely give it away or something because it's not really my type of thing. So yeah. So I am home. I took a shower and I only read the 2 mangas that I showed you. So I'm kind of gonna do a quick wrap up. So the first manga that I read, Love is War, Kaguya-sama, I am not going to continue with that, although it was funny and I laughed and I had a good time. It's not my type of manga. It doesn't have any teachings whatsoever, although the art is pretty, but it's not dark, it's not gripping, and it's just basically a love story, which I would prefer to watch the animation instead of reading the manga and spending my money buying the rest of the manga. For the second one, Grimgar Fantasy and Nash, I got positively surprised because it doesn't seem to be like this sort of manga where you just fall into a video game and if you die there, you die in real life and whatever, and you just have to play and whatever. It just seems to be a group of kids that have no idea of their background story. They just end up appearing in Grimgar, which is a land, and they just have to become a party and become like part of guilds and become like thieves or mage or hunters or knights or whatever, and they have to kill monsters in order to be paid and in order to survive, so they can pay rooms and food and clothes and everything and weapons and all of sorts of things. And apparently there's a darker plot in there, and it kind of hints at stuff that it isn't how it should be, and so I enjoyed it more than I thought, and I am very confused about that one. I'm going to leave it on hold for now, so I'm not going to unhaul it or anything like that, and I'm going to wait a little bit until I complete my series or until I read just a little of book 2 and see what I think about it, and then I will see if I buy it or not, because it was different than what I was expecting, so it was nice. The other 3 books, I couldn't read because I had to come home and do stuff, but I was fairly surprised with, So I didn't read, I'm sorry, I lost track of time. I didn't read, but I'm going to maybe do this again and read the 3 of them and tell you how, which one I'm more excited to read. That's what I mean. I think the sun hurts my head because I get completely out of myself. I can't even speak right. But yeah, so that's going to be it for this try a chapter thingy. So I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and if you know any of the mangas that I read or talked about, tell me something in the comments down below, particularly about Great Megara Fantasy and Ash, because I don't know anything about that one and I don't know if I want to continue knowing or not, so I would appreciate some help. And that's going to be all for today. So yeah, happy readings to you all. Bye!